Here's today's Genesis Medical Moments.
We are continuing our conversation about Bettendorf's emergency department and their one-year anniversary with Jordan Voigt, president of Genesis Medical Center in Davenport. So Jordan, what kind of reaction have you received from patients who have picked this new facility for their care?
We've received a lot of positive feedback. In fact, I'm proud of the emergency department staff and physicians that they're recognized in the top 15% of the nation on patient experience in the ED. So that's from more of the quantitative standpoint, but also qualitative. Hear a lot of stories. I remember growing up personally in the Bettendorf community and traveling right away from 18th Street in Bettendorf all the way to Genesis East or West. And in fact, that you can have care locally here is a phenomenal opportunity. And if you need a higher level of care, we have transportation set up to stabilize and transfer you to the East Campus, and you have all the tertiary services here based on from the East Campus.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't realize that. So talk to us about the coordination of care between the Genesis Bettendorf Emergency Department and the East Campus Emergency Department at Genesis Medical Center in Davenport.
There's a lot of collaboration, and even if you take a step back, even being a Genesis Health Group patient and having an integrated multidisciplinary approach with electronic health record, step one, and then step two, if you need that higher level of care, we're able to transfer you effectively and efficiently. In fact, we admitted over 1,000 patients from the Bettendorf ED to Genesis East in the past year, and of the 1,000, 800 being medical patients and 200 being surgical or cath lab patients, and of that 200, 3/4 of them being surgical patients. So there's a lot of care coordination that goes in really expedited right care, right place, and right time.
Well, that's awesome, you know, that there's so many choices as well for the community, but definitely a void that sounds like was met and definitely needed in this in
Very
in
much so,
Bettendorf.
and it goes back to listening to our patients and having all the services of physical therapy and our joint ventures and the great partnership we have with urology and CVM and ORA, and it made natural sense to expand it to emergency services here at Bettendorf.
Yeah, and I'm sure the community loves it too, right? All right, well, thank you, Jordan, for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you for having me.
This was your Genesis Medical Moments, and for more information, go to ourquadcities.com and click on the Medical tab.